Hello everybody, it is Adam from the All Japan Show with you once again for a quick update video stroke announcement. So, here we go. So, basically it is less than a month now until Babybeard play in London at the Dome in London. It used to be called, right, here's the thing, because I don't know if anyone knows what the deal with this is. I have asked Ladybeard himself about this, and even he's not sure what the reason for this is. Basically, when this was first announced, when the show was first announced back in, I want to say it was announced in October. I think it was in October. When this show was first announced in, I think, October, the very first version of the tour poster, I guess you could call it, said that the venue for the London show was the Underworld in Camden. And then when I checked it, I thought, oh, the Underworld, I've been there fucking a few times. I've seen Bandmade there. I've seen various idol groups, Necronym Idol there. You know, I've seen quite a few idol groups there, and I've seen Bandmade there. When Bandmade, do you remember when Brand New Made was new and Bandmade did their very first like headline UK show, and it was at the Underworld, if anyone was there back in, I think that was 2016 or 7, no, I think it was 2017. If anyone remembers that, it was either 2016 or 2017. I can't remember, but anyway, that's not the point of this. The tour poster for Babybeard initially said that the show was at the Underworld in Camden. And I was like, oh, cool, I've been there quite a few times. I know that venue, it's easy to get to. That'd be cool to see them there. And then when I checked the tour poster again a few days later, the venue had changed to downstairs at the Dome, and I was like, where the fuck is that? Like, because like I saw it and I was like, I don't recognize the name of this venue. I've never heard of this venue. So I was like, I put out on Facebook to some people in my friend circle about, you know, it initially said the Underworld and now it says downstairs at the Dome. What is this venue downstairs at the Dome? And I went on Google Maps and I looked at it and I typed in downstairs at the Dome, London, and it came up in the location of Boston Music Room in Tufnell Park. And I was like, okay, I was like, did they change the name or something? Like, what's the deal with that? So I asked around about it a bit, and basically it turns out that Boston Music Room has changed its name to downstairs at the Dome. So that's the deal with that. Now, as to why the tour poster initially said the Underworld and then it changed to downstairs at the Dome is anyone's guess. I have asked, like I said, I've asked Ladybeard himself about this. I reached out to him on X and said, you know, do you know what's going on with the venue for the London show? Because it said one thing and now it says something else. And he came back and basically said that he's got no idea why that's like that. And the venue is downstairs at the Dome. So I don't know why it said the Underworld. The show is not at the Underworld. It is at downstairs at the Dome. So it's basically less than a month till that show. I have my ticket for the show. I also bought VIP. I know that the VIP situation was quite confusing because the VIP tickets were on a completely different website to the regular GA tickets. I know a friend of mine that's coming to the show called Scott had a bit of an issue with the VIP. I said to him, basically, are you coming to the show? He said yes, he's bought GA tickets. He said he didn't get VIP because he bought his tickets on the Dice app, and he said that VIP wasn't showing up on the Dice app. I didn't use the Dice app for the show. I used the actual Downstairs at the Dome website, which actually on the Downstairs at the Dome website, it does have a link to the VIP website to get the VIP tickets. So he bought his through Dice, and basically he was like, well, there's no VIP. I always said I was going to get VIP, but Dice didn't have a link to the VIP tickets and there wasn't any showing up on there. And then I said to him, basically, VIP was done through a different website, and I sent him the link to the website. And when I bought my VIP ticket in November, so this was about a month after tickets went on sale, I was only the second person to buy a VIP ticket. Now, I don't know if that's because people didn't know about the website, people weren't interested in the VIP. I don't know what the deal is with that. So I know that the VIP ticket situation has been a bit confusing because it wasn't 100% clear on where to actually get the VIP tickets. But I've got mine, and it's less than a month till the show. Now, for the big announcement, I am going to be doing something that I have not done in a long, long time for this show. And I mean a long time. So years ago, and most people watching this video probably won't remember this or have ever seen it, but I used to have a channel years ago, and I'm talking back in this was early 2014, 15, 16. This is around the time I was first getting into, say, baby metal, and because I first got into baby metal in like 2014, at the start of 2014. So like, this is a long time ago. I used to have this channel called Adam's World of Everything. And I used to do vlogs on that channel, like when I used to go out to like shows and things like that. I used to do vlogs of the journey there and at the show and the fucking build up and blah blah blah. And I haven't done that for a long time, but I have decided that what I'm going to do is I'm going to bring back, just for this show, this is not going to be a regular thing. I don't want people to start thinking, oh my God, you're going to start doing this for every show you go to. No, this is only for very, very special shows. I'm classing this as a special show because for multiple reasons. Number one, I'm a huge fan of Ladybeard. I've been a fan of Ladybeard since 2017, just after he left Lady Baby and all of that stuff. I've been a fan of him for a long time. Secondly, this is the first time I will have seen Ladybeard in person since 2019. I also believe that this is the first time that Ladybeard has been to the UK since 2019. As I mentioned in the video previously when I unboxed the Babybeard shirt, he was hosting an event called Metal Matsuri, a 2-day metal festival at I can't remember the fucking time. Islington Academy. I think it was Islington Academy. Yes, back in 2019, October 2019. Before that, the last time he was in the UK was 2000. If you want to actually count the last time that Ladybeard was in the UK actually performing, it would have been Hyper Japan 2018 when he came with Deadlift Lolita. That was the last time he actually performed. So this is the first time in quite a long time that Ladybeard has been to the UK. So I'm classing that as a special thing. I'm going to be doing, and this is a one-time only for this show, I'm going to bring back the concert vlogs. Now, I'm going to be filming the whole day, traveling to the venue, at the venue. I will not, and I'm going to put this out there, I will not be filming any of the actual performance. And that's for multiple reasons. Number one, I don't really do that anymore because I used to do it years ago. Like I said, when I was first going to the baby metal shows, you know, like at Brixton Academy when they played there in November 2014, you know, baby metal at Wembley Arena in 2016, you know, those shows. I don't do that anymore because I find it very, very annoying these days that every single person who goes to a fucking show these days just spends the entire fucking performance with their phone in the air. And I like to see the show in the moment. That's why I don't film concert performances anymore. So there's that, number one. Number two, copyright reasons. I mean, I could get a copyright strike for having these songs in the video, especially if Babybeard are going to be performing some unreleased songs from their upcoming album. You know, I don't want to be caught like, oh shit, I can't put the video out. So those are the reasons I'm not going to be performing the performance, but filming the performance. Everything else will be filmed. The Journey 2 at the venue. I am doing the Babybeard VIP. I am going to ask if I can film at the VIP. I don't know if I'll be able to. I am in talks. Now, there's nothing confirmed about this, and I'm not going to promise anything in case it doesn't happen, because this might not happen. I have been in talks with Babybeard about doing an interview with them around the time of the show. Okay. That is not something that is confirmed. I don't know if it's happening. It might happen. It might not happen. So, in case it doesn't happen, I'm not going to say this is definitely happening. I'm just putting it out there as a this might happen. So, that is the plan, basically, for Babybeard at Downstairs at the Dome in London on January the 18th. It's less than a month to go now. I'm really looking forward to the show. Cannot wait for this. This is my most anticipated show for ages, and I really can't wait for this. So, if you're going, I will see you there. If you're not going, look out for the vlog to come shortly after the actual show. So look out for that in January, and I will see you next time.